The richest people you'll never meet are the ones who say the least. They don't show off, they don't explain themselves, they don't seek attention, and yet they hold the most power. In a world where everyone is trying to be seen, the truly wealthy choose to disappear. This is not by accident, this is a strategy, because real wealth doesn't need validation, it doesn't need applause, it doesn't need to be proven. Most people today are trapped in a dangerous illusion. They believe that looking rich is the same as being rich. So they post, they talk, they display everything, cars, trips, luxury. But what they don't realize is the more you show, the more you expose yourself. And exposure comes at a cost because attention is not free. It attracts envy, it attracts expectations, it attracts noise, and noise destroys focus. The wealthy understand something very few people do. Silence is leverage. Silence protects your energy. Silence protects your plans. Silence protects your future. When you move in a silence, you eliminate distractions. You eliminate opinions. You eliminate pressure. And suddenly, you gain control. Control over your time, control over your decisions, control over your life. Most people talk too much. They announce their goals. They share their next moves. They seek approval before they act. But every time you speak too early, you lose power. Because once something is exposed, it becomes vulnerable. The wealthy don't do that. They build quietly. They execute silently. And they reveal results only when it's too late to stop them. There's a reason why true wealth is rarely visible, because visibility creates risk. The louder you are, the more you become a target, not just financially, but mentally. You start performing instead of building. You start proving instead of growing. You start comparing instead of focusing. And that's where most people lose. They get addicted to attention and forget about progress. But the wealthy never confuse attention with success. They understand that real growth happens in silence, in isolation, in discipline, in repetition, day after day, without applause, without recognition, without validation. And that's what makes it powerful, because when no one is watching, you are free, free to fail, free to learn, free to improve, without pressure, without judgment, without noise. Silence gives you a space, and this space creates clarity, clarity to think better, clarity to act smarter, clarity to build something real. That's why the wealthy don't rush to speak. They observe, they analyze, they wait, and when they move with precision. No wasted energy, no unnecessary exposure, just execution. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think silence is weakness. They think being quiet means you lack confidence. But the truth is, silence is control. It's discipline. It's awareness. It's knowing that not everything needs to be shared. Not everything needs to be explained. Not everything needs to be shown. Because when you control what you reveal, you control how people perceive you. And perception is power. The most dangerous person in the room is not the loudest. It's the quiet one, the one observing everything, the one speaking less, but thinking more, the one moving silently, but building something real. That's the energy of true wealth. Not noise, not validation, not exposure, but control, focus, and silence. If you want to build real wealth, learn to disappear. Work in silence, grow in silence, win in silence, and let your results make the noise. Because in the end, the real game of wealth is played quietly, and only those who understand silence ever truly win. If this changed the way you see money, subscribe to Silent Wealth Society, because here we don't chase attention, we build power.